mensuration is useful about the measurement of shapes and figures. It is also applicable with 2D and 3D geometrical shapes both. Using a specific mensuration formula, we will be able to solve the mensuration problems easily. So let us see these concepts of mensuration and their formula. The idea of mensuration is applied in finding the perimeter of the 2D shapes and in finding the area of 2D shapes and in finding the volume of 3D shapes. Now let us try to understand what exactly this perimeter mean, area and volume mean one by one. Dear children, the first concept of mensuration is perimeter. So what do you mean by perimeter? Perimeter is the total distance covered around a 2D shape. So this triangle is an example for 2D shape and this rectangle is also an example for 2D shape and this circle is also an example for 2D shape. Just when you start from this point and when you make a complete round along this boundary line, then this is what your perimeter of this shape. Similarly, when you start from this point and when you make a complete round along the boundary line of this shape, and this gives you the perimeter of this shape. Similarly, when you start from this point and when you make a complete round around this shape, and this gives you the perimeter of this circle. So in general, perimeter is the total distance covered around a 2D shape. Let us find the formulas for rectangle as well as square. So let us begin with rectangle first. So we know that what are the dimensions of this rectangle, what are the measures of this rectangle. First one is length and another one is breadth. So this is your length, this is the length of the rectangle and this is the breadth of the rectangle. And we know that rectangle has opposite sides equal, which means if this side is length, then this side is also length, and if this side is breadth, then this side is also breadth. Now we are going to write the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. So just now I said that perimeter is the total distance covered around a 2D shape. So to find out the perimeter of this shape, so we have to add or we have to get the total length of this boundary line. So how to get the total length of this boundary line? Just add the length and breadth. So this is length and this is breadth and again length and again breadth. So length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. It looks like this. Then how many lengths are here? 1, 2. So just write here and write plus. How many breadths are here? 1 and 2. So there are 2 lengths and 2 breadths. Then let us simplify them. So in these two terms, the digit 2 is common. So that is why just keep that 2 outside the bracket, and length and breadth are uncommon here. So that is why just put them inside the bracket. And to make it even more clear, so let us use the L to write length in short and let us use B to write breadth in short. So finally, perimeter of rectangle is 2 times of L plus B. Now let us write the perimeter formula for square. To write the perimeter of square, we must know the dimensions of this square. So what are the dimensions? What are the measures of this square? First is length and this side. Know one more thing here. Square is the shape and which has all the sides equal. So if this is the length, then automatically this is also length. Then what about this? This is also length and this is also length. So that is why square can be called as regular closed figure, because here all sides are of equal length. And just look at the angles here. What angle it is? It is 90 degree, right? It is also 90 degree and it is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. So square is the shape which has all the sides are of equal length and all the angles of equal measure. So that is why such figures are called as regular closed figures. Now let us write the perimeter formula for square. So first and foremost thing is we must add all the sides to get the perimeter of this. So one by one, perimeter of the square. Next is length plus length plus length plus length. So how many lengths are there? There are 4 lengths. So instead of writing 4 lengths, we write in short as 4 is the number of sides that a square has, and this L shows the length of one side. So if length of one side is given, then you can easily find out the perimeter of the square. So as I said, square can be called as regular closed shape. Let us see another regular shape. So this right now, this is the triangle, and do you know the dimensions of this? Length, and as I said, it is a regular shape, so this side is also length and this is also length. And let us find out the perimeter of this triangle. That is, just add these all lengths, one length, second length, and third length of the third side. So length plus length plus length. So how many lengths are there? 3 lengths are there, and instead of 3 lengths we write it as 3L. This 3 shows there are 3 sides, and this L shows length of one side. So as I said, here all the sides are equal, that is why, and one more thing, here all the angles are equal to 60 degree. So that is why this type of triangle is called as equilateral triangle, and perimeter of that triangle can be called as perimeter of equilateral triangle, and its perimeter is 3 times of L. So here 3 represents number of sides here, and L represents length of one side.